Alright, let's do this.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video.
The reason why this video is in English is number one, because I promised I'll have at least one video every month in English. Number two, because these kind of videos that don't have scripts, really hard for me to have English and Arabic subtitles while editing. So I will depend on YouTube's auto-generated captions. This happens with English, and then everybody else can translate and use their preferred language captions. So it's a win-win situation.
In this video, I will do three things. Number one, I'll answer some of the most common questions I usually get in my inbox, as well as the questions I asked you to send me on Instagram a few days ago.
Number two, I will share with you my dreams out of this Instagram page and what I really wish to achieve with my content and my page,
and the challenges I'm facing to achieve it. Number three, I'm going to share with you two ideas that I came up with so far that hopefully will get me a little bit closer to achieving my dream out of content creation.
And then of course I'll be waiting to read your comments and your messages, because you will have other ideas too and I would love to hear them. So let's get started.
Are you married? Where do you live? Seriously, you're a mother? I can't believe.
Unfortunately, I'm not a teenager. Unfortunately, I'm not in my 20s. I'm in my early 30s, and let's keep it this way for the next 20 years. I'm happily married to Amr, the love of my life. I'm a mom of two, Fairuz and Adam. Fairuz is 8. She just turned 8, and Adam is 3.5.
How have you learned creating content and storytelling?
So I've been creating content for 11 years. I graduated from the German University in Cairo with a bachelor degree in business informatics. Such a complicated major, yet I did well. I just knew I was not the corporate-y kind of employee person. I didn't apply for a normal job like all my friends. I was lost. So I decided I'm just gonna add another year in this irrelevant major, and I applied for doing my master's in business informatics as well. So crazy. I took all my exams and I was only left with the thesis 1 year later, but I didn't finish it because at that time I was already in my first job and it had nothing to do with business informatics. I worked in a company called Nutty Scientists. It's a franchise, and I was luckily among the founding team of this franchise in Egypt. It was amazing because it was so me. Basically performing science shows for children to teach them science and get them engaged in hands-on experiments. I just loved it because first of all, I did not get this kind of education in my school, and I just feel it's the best way to educate people. It was perfect because I used my talents there. I've always loved acting. So performing these science shows for children where I used to wear costumes and act all funny on stage and interact with the children and pretend stuff, I just loved that. It was so satisfying for me. And then I started writing the shows. Even the original company bought these scripts from us later. It's amazing. And this was the beginning of me starting this journey of researching topics, simplifying them, adding an entertainment touch to them, and writing a script. It was the beginning of my storytelling journey. I felt like I've learned what I needed to learn from this company, and I needed to grow. I needed to explore more what I can do with my talents. And this is when I started working for Aksir. It's a media production company. And then there was another company that was born out of Aksir when I was there. It was Girafix, a company that produced animated videos for both Aksir and Girafix, but mostly Girafix. I've been writing scripts, doing voiceovers, and coming up with creative proposals for different clients. I learned a lot about the media industry and how the process of video production works. And then 2020 came. This is where I was extremely anxious. I wasn't taking, this corona thing well. Work-wise, things were slow. A lot of projects were paused or canceled. And this was a torture for me as a creative person. It was such a torturing experience. A few years earlier, as a birthday gift to my husband, I made a song for him, and I enjoyed it so much. I've always loved writing songs, even when I was a child. Why don't I just, do something again now? and produce it, this time not as a gift for my husband, but as a gift for me. Let me just enjoy the process again. It's gonna make me feel better. An outlet to my creative energy and an outlet to my anxiety as well. It was فين الvaccine? Where is the vaccine? With the help of my friend Ahmed Ihab and my friends Nazir and Shayma, it was my first video and I just couldn't stop. I can, create videos where I just talk. I can act, and I loved being on camera. So why don't I just keep going? I don't have to always create a song every single time. It's a long process and a costly one as well, but I can make my own videos. I think that's how it started. Yeah, that's how it started.
Have you ever faced self-doubt? If so, how did you overcome it?
Yeah, who doesn't? Every now and then, I doubt myself, I doubt everything that I'm doing, but then the key is to give yourself a pep talk. Do you know how to give yourself a pep talk? If you do, you're lucky, because we all need pep talk sometimes, and not all the times we have the right people at the right time to give us that talk. So that's what I do. I sit down with myself and I pretend I am someone else talking to myself and get myself out of this self-doubt phase. Yeah, but it happens. I know it's coming again, and then I know I'm getting myself out of it again.
Favorite show?
I just watched a Rawabi school, Madrasat al-Rawabi, for it's a Jordanian series on Netflix, and I really, really, really loved it. It was very well done. There was a show, I think it's on HBO, called The Newsroom. It was really good. It's very underrated, by the way. Like, I don't see a lot of people talking about it. It's recommended. I totally recommend it. The Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother. Fun story. The night before my wedding, I created a video called How I Met Your Father, and I got two boys that I knew. I didn't know, like, of course, obviously, if I'm going to have a boy or girl or whatever. But I got two boys, and I placed them in front of the camera, and I wrote them a script. I've always loved making videos, and I was telling them the story of how I met my husband, as if they are my future children, and I'm telling them the story. And and throughout the video, I would put pictures of me and my husband. It was actually pretty cool. Definitely not sharing it on social media, though.
What would you like to do if you have magic power?
I think I would like to have the power of empathy. Not the power of, to have empathy, but to spread empathy. So I look at a person and I just do like this, and then they get to understand everything that everybody's going through, and then they feel, because that's what empathy is all about, right? And I feel like imagine a world where literally everybody has empathy. Sounds like a world I would like to live in. I don't know if this makes any sense at all, but I don't know, that's the first thing that came to my head. On a more selfish note though, I would love to have the ability to travel anywhere at any time. So I'm here and I do like this, and I'm in Chicago, or like this, and I'm in India, Pakistan, Alaska, anywhere.
Why does your daughter have school on Sundays?
So I live in Cairo, Egypt, and our weekend is Fridays and Saturdays. So that's why Fairuz goes to school on Sunday, and we start our week on Sundays.
What are some favorite or common foods you eat for Muslim holidays? In Eid we have kahk, cookies that have a lot of sugar on them. And they're so yummy, regardless how unhealthy they are, they're so yummy. And my favorite food in general that is common in Egypt, molokhia and wara ainab, vine leaves, stuffed vine leaves. Is pineapple on pizza okay to eat?
That should be illegal, okay? That should be illegal.
Why did you decide to build a platform?
So yes, I created this channel originally to let my creative energy out and use my talents to express myself, but then something super amazing happened, and it was the story of Palestine. I mean, it's not the main topic of the video, and it could take hours and hours to talk about my experience after posting the story of Palestine, but all I want to say is I just believed even more in the power of social media, and I believed in myself more, and I decided that I want to keep talking about the topics I care about the social issues I feel the need to change in my society, and about stories from different places in the world that I found inspiring, and I was hoping to inspire my audience as well by telling them about it. I want to add values through my videos. I want to create impact. Dream number one is to create change and impact through my videos. But the challenge is, at the end of the day, it's a video. Not all videos are the story of Palestine viral. It's the way it goes. There's the algorithm, there's the timing, there's a lot of other factors that sometimes you can't control, sometimes you can control, but you don't have the time because you're spending most of your time creating the actual content. So the conversation you were hoping for, it hasn't even started.
And for this reason, the first idea I came up with is, instead of just making random topics and random videos, I will have monthly themes from now on. So every beginning of the month, I say, guys, this month will be about this following theme. And then most posts, most videos, and everything will be dedicated to this theme. You know what to expect for an entire month. You have things to say, you have experiences to share, you have topics to suggest, and I hope that this will create this dynamic,
The second dream, which is a personal dream of mine, is to live in a world of diversity. So many people from different places in the world with different cultures, different backgrounds, different ethnicity and language and everything, yet we're able to be friends and work together to make positive things and make a change. I just love that. I'm passionate about diversity, and unfortunately I'm not living in such a diverse society, at least my social circle, but I have that online. I am blessed with an international audience, and I want to make use of that. I want to be friends with you guys. I want you to be friends with each other.
And this is not happening when I am just depending on live sessions on Instagram, for example, or when I just create videos and you just watch it or engage through comments or messages. So I came up with another idea here. And the idea is, I'm going to host a Zoom meeting. So every month I will choose 20 people to join me in a meeting on Zoom where we have to show our faces to get to know each other through a video call. We will talk about topics related to the theme of the month. We will play games. We will get to know each other, ask each other questions, get to know about each other's cultures. I am so excited about this. I don't know about you. All of this, including me creating content, is an experiment. I am exploring and I'm trying different ways and methods, and I'm enjoying it. At the end of the day, all I want to do is to make the best out of what I have in terms of talents and beautiful, beautiful audience. I know this video was different from all the videos I usually make. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the ideas. I really hope that you guys tell me in the comments what you think, your thoughts, even suggestions, and I guess that's it. I'm gonna go to sleep now. So I'll see you in the next video.